Ash is coming. And for those of you who have been following the Datamine or have been subscribed to my channel, you should know already, and it shouldn't come as a surprise. But if you don't, well, now you know. Ash is coming to the world of PASIO, to the world of Pokemon Masters EX. In fact, DNA has posted a video a couple of hours ago, so let's just watch this together. Where are we? I'm so hungry, Pikachu. Pika, maybe we trained a little too hard. Hey, that must be a new trainer I haven't seen here before. Is he okay? Anyway, that's the little trailer, and it says here, special event, the classic Thunderbolt begins on, well, if you're in Asia, this begins on July 7. And you and Tina encounter Ash and Pikachu. It looks like they were so engrossed in their training that they got lost on PASIO. What encounters and battles do you think await them? Okay guys, so yeah, in this video we are going to discuss what's next. What? So what? Pikachu and Ash are coming. So what? So yo, this is Sol, also known as Spielgum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt. You're this Team Skull Grunt. This is Pokemon Masters EX. This is going to be a short video. It's actually 7:45 a.m. right now. I haven't slept recording this. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below if you're excited. One thing first is that Ash is an NPC. He is a non-playable character. He's coming to the game. We're gonna battle against him, but we're not gonna get him. So we have no chance of using him. We cannot obtain him as a sync pair or so on and so forth as of this moment. But maybe in the next Datamine, in the next update, in the next month, we might be able to get him. Now, two things. One is we get him for free. This is the higher chance, higher probability of happening. As you might know, normally during near the anniversary, 1 month before the anniversary, 2.5-year anniversary or something, mid-anniversary, we normally get a free sync pair. And yeah, we have gotten like Blue and Arcanine. We have gotten like Swimsuit Misty. We have gotten Mew. We have gotten... Actually, we have gotten quite a lot of free sync pairs. I'm guessing Ash will be a free sync pair next month. I mean, if they're gonna release Ash, if they're gonna tease us with Ash, better as well give us Ash. Number two is that he will remain as an NPC and an NPC forever. Which is gonna be a sad case, especially for those who are looking forward to having Ash. And number three is that DNA will make him a scoutable sync pair, which is also highly possible. I mean, if DNA wants to make some quick cash, this is their perfect chance to do so. Make Ash a scoutable sync pair, probably make him a master fair, or something. Perfect bait for the anniversary. Am I right, guys? If DNA will make some bait, a bait banner or something, getting Ash as a baitable, as a scoutable master fair, super powerful striker tech, electric type, with a G-Max form and a something with overpowered passive skills. I mean, they cannot go wrong with that, and people are definitely gonna scout for Ash. But I'm guessing he's gonna be free. So, just, you know, keep in mind that those are the things that might happen. So prepare your gems. I mean, if you're gonna skip on Dojo Gloria, Dojo, or rather SYGNA with KORRINA, the summer seasonals, the SYGNA with Johto Trio, keep in mind that Ash might be a scoutable unit next month. And if you're wondering, you can check out my how many gems can we scout for the month of July 2022. But then, those are assumptions. And what do we have right now that is confirmed? Well, we have the special event, the Classic Thunderbolt. This happens from July 7 to July 30, they are just, you know, a story event, special event, where you get to watch 3 different story areas, as well as battle with Ash, training with Ash 50 gems, and a challenge team break part 1, which will give you 50 gems. Ordinary, from here you get 130 gems, but together with this, you get this, another one, special event, Let's Have a Battle. This one is a daily event where you have to battle, I think, against Ash for 7 straight days. If you miss one day, you miss 200 gems. So every single time you finish this battle, it gives you 200 gems, 7 straight days for a total of 1,400 gems. This happens from July 7, July 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more thing which happens is we got the anime collaboration special rally, which every single time you log in between July 7 to July 23, day 1 will give you 500 gems, day 3, day 5, day 7 will give you 200 gems each, for a total of 1,100 gems from logging in daily for 7 days, as well as you got some missions that you would have to finish. The hardest mission is basically to finish or to use 2,500 stamina. And another mission is to, you know, finish Challenge Team Break Part 1, which you will supposedly you should do that, but the missions mostly involve using stamina. And by using 2,500 stamina, you get 700 gems, and you also get a very important ticket item, which we're going to go in the next few slides. Meanwhile, what you get is 130 gems earlier plus 1,400 from the previous slide, as well as 1,800 gems for a total of 3,330 gems, guys. 3,330 gems from this special event. I hope that there's gonna be a Twitter rally, but I don't know if there's gonna be something like that, but hopefully there's gonna be a Twitter rally as well. But now comes the more interesting parts, which a lot of people have been asking me to make a video on this. This is the best I can do with my limited time, guys. So, together with this, we got 2 sync pair scouts. First is this. This is called the anime collaboration one time only 5-star guaranteed scout, which everyone can do on day 1, which is July 7. Use 100 gems, non-paid gems, to scout 11 sync pairs at random. And I'm assuming, this is my assumption, but no, most of the time, and all of the time rather, every single 5-star guaranteed scout guarantees you that your last sync pair is gonna be a guaranteed 5-star sync pair. So 100 gems, random scout, I am guessing that they contain all the spotlight units. So the current spotlight units that we have, no Pokefair. I'm not sure if the Pokefairs are actually in here, but if the Pokefairs are in here, well, expect the Pokefairs to include the ones that you'll see on the next slide. But just expect that all the roster, the full roster of spotlight scouts will be here. So 100 gems. Just imagine that this is Pokemon Masters Day, and instead of, you know, Pokemon Masters Day, there are 25 gems for the random free multi-pull with no guaranteed 5-star, and a paid 100 gem thing which guarantees you 1 5-star for sure. This one, you do not need paid gems. You only need 100 non-paid gems in order to get 1 multi-pull with 1 guaranteed 5-star. And then the next one, guys, is the anime collaboration 10 pair plus 5-star selects ticket scout, which you will be able to get the ticket from this one, from the mission rewards. Once you finish all the missions, once you reach or use 2,500 stamina, you will get 1 ticket scout, or 1 ticket to use in this ticket scout. So basically, this is free. You just have to use 2,500 stamina. It is a multi-pull where you can scout 10 sync pairs, 10 random sync pairs. And you get to choose your 11th sync pair. And you get to choose from these guys. You get to choose from Lance, Cynthia, Steven, SYGNA Cynthia, Gloria, N, and Alder. And I have been asked a lot of times from you guys, which one should I choose? And honestly, my only advice for you guys is to choose which one you need. So, first things first, if you have everyone, just keep in mind that if you're a collector, you only need one copy of each sync pair. Take note that having an additional copy until 3 out of 5 is a huge, huge difference. So if you've been used to getting one copy 1 out of 5 and you thought that 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 is just an extra thing, it's just you know, just for whalers and stuff. No, it's not. It makes a huge difference. Some sync pairs get multipliers. Some sync pairs get MP refreshes for some important tiles. So, yeah, if in that case, maybe you should go for any sync pair that you only have like 1 or 2 copies and make them 3 copies. But then, there are certain sync pairs here that are better than the rest, and I'm gonna try in the best of my memory, I'm not gonna open my game right now, to guide you to which one you should choose. First, Lance. Lance is a strong dragon type sync pair. Horrible trainer move with potion. His trainer move basically uses, you know, eats up his HP. It's sacrificial trainer move, and fills up the move gauge. Horrible. You can only use Lance. You should only use Lance if you have a support sync pair that will buff him up. So make sure you have a support sync pair that can help raise his own critical hit rate, that can raise his special attack stat or physical attack stat. I think he has Outrage, and I think he has Hyper Beam. Outrage is a physical attack, Hyper Beam is a special attack. And yeah, just make sure that you have a sync pair that will help buff him up, because he cannot buff himself up. And yeah, that's the thing. Also, it might also help if you have Lucas to bring in Dragon Zone and make himself very strong with Hyper Beam. That aside, if you do not want those, if you want a self-sufficient sync pair, maybe consider SYGNA Cynthia, 4th one instead, because not only does her sync, or does her trainer move lower the sync move countdown, it also helps raise critical hit. She can raise her own special attack. By using her sync move, she can raise all her stats at once. And she has an AoE dragon type attack, Clanging Scales. She also has multipliers with her sync move. I think Lance does not have any multipliers with his sync move. So, SYGNA Cynthia has multipliers, Static Shock, and I'm not sure if there are any others. But SYGNA Cynthia's stats are quite low. And if you want higher stats, Lance has the higher stats. He has a better 6-star EX outfit, in my opinion. Dragonite colors, very good. But in terms of self-sufficiency and ease of use, SYGNA Cynthia will be better than Lance. So for dragon types, those are the two that you're looking for. Meanwhile, normal Cynthia is a ground type sync pair. Honestly, there are better ground types now. She has ramming speed at 3 out of 5, I think. And she has Earthquake. She relies on sand a lot. So make sure you have someone to bring in Sandstorm. Bertha, Acerola, Ingo, Anniversary Raihan can bring in Sandstorm and something. Just, she relies on Sandstorm a lot. And if you have Sandstorm, she becomes very powerful. I decided to make her 6-star EX for her outfit as well as Jukebox Song. Still strong. But in terms of ground types, you know, Maxi is much stronger than her. And as you might know as well, Maxi has not returned yet. And how many ground type strikers do we have anyway? We have whatchamacallit, we have SYGNA Serena, not really a ground type but a dragon type with a ground type move. We have SYGNA Giovanni, can only hit one opponent. She can hit everyone with Earthquake. But that aside, reliable as long as there's Sandstorm. 3 out of 5 ramming speed, so on and so forth. That's my opinion on Cynthia. Third is Steven. Steven is a steel type striker. Together with Gloria, also a steel type striker. In terms of buffing themselves up, Gloria can buff her attack stat up with, I think, laser determination or something like that. The thing is, she cannot raise her own critical hit rate. She can give herself critical hit next by using that trainer move, and her multiplier relies on the opponent's sync buff. So if the opponent has used a sync move at least once, your Behemoth's Blade as well as your sync move will deal basically twice stronger damage. And she also has I think, play rough as a fairy type attack. She also has move gauge boost, very fast sync pair by the way. Very high speed with move gauge refreshes here and there. Very, very fast sync pair. Yeah, strong. Steven, on the other hand, is one of the first steel types and is still very reliable. How so? Once he uses a sync move, I'm not sure if this is part of his grid or this is part of his kit. Once you use a sync move, he gets to recover his HP. And once you use his trainer move, as soon as you have Mega Evolve, once you have used a sync move first and you have used his trainer move, you get to give yourself an Endure effect. And at 3 out of 5, you get Eagle Eye 9 on Bullet Punch, so that you can raise your critical hit rate every single time you use Bullet Punch, so you can max out his critical hit. You can make the opponent flinch using Iron Head. You can guarantee yourself a critical hit next with your sync move by using his trainer move as well. So, and the best thing about him is that his Haymaker multiplier with his sync move, the stronger the attack stat, the higher the attack stat, the stronger the damage, is available at 1 out of 5. So just getting one copy of Steven and you get the best Haymaker multiplier in his kit. So Steven, I think Gloria outdamages Steven by a little bit, but then Gloria cannot raise her own critical hit rate. Gloria can raise her attack stat to +4 without MP refreshes by timing your trainer move properly. But then Steven can raise his own critical hit rate, survivability, can give himself recovery, can give himself an Endure effect. And that's why I like using Steven a little bit more than Gloria for that. But in terms of damage and speed, Gloria is faster and stronger overall than Steven with the proper buffs. So those are my things. If I were to choose though, I would probably choose Steven a little bit higher than Gloria. Or maybe not. Who knows? Next is N. N is a little bit similar to Gloria. N cannot raise his own critical hit rate. He can give himself a super effective up next if you use his trainer move before you have a sync buff. Before any of your sync pairs use your sync move for the first time. So once you get that critical hit next or super effective up next, you know, your damage just increases a little bit. If you have electric terrains, Volkner to bring in electric terrain or someone else to bring in electric terrain. A lot of people have been using N to nuke the enemy, you know, at 1,500 master mode, you're somewhat able to defeat all the opponents with N plus electric terrain with one shot. Also, it's also good to probably pair N up with Hilbert, because Hilbert can raise attack stat, Hilbert can raise critical hit rate, and then probably Hilbert and Volkner to do the job. And N will be very strong, but then N again cannot raise his own critical hit rate. And N, every single time he uses trainer move, gets to lower his own defenses. But then, N has a passive skill called Piercing Blows. And this basically ignores passive skills of the opponent that lower your damage. So in terms of Legendary Gauntlet, Legendary Arena, you know, if the opponent is very irritating, keeps on, you know, you have to inflict status conditions on the opponent, or you have to do something to the opponent. Sometimes special attacks do more damage, sometimes physical attacks do more damage, those types of passives. N ignores those passives because of Piercing Blows. And so N is used a lot in Legendary Gauntlet because of his versatility. So that's N. Another also very popular and also very good 6-star EX outfit. And then we come to the last one, which is Alder. Alder is a bug type sync pair special striker. And every single time you use Struggle Bug, you get to lower the all opponents' special attack stat. And then the lower the opponent's special attack stat at 3 out of 5. Mind you, 3 out of 5. He gets all his multipliers at 3 out of 5. 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5. He is basically not so good. 3 out of 5, his usability soars super high, super strong. From meager, ordinary bug type to super strong at 3 out of 5. 2 out of 5, nothing much. 1 out of 5, nothing much. 3 copies, very, very strong sync pair. And then you got something similar to if you have Summer N right now, you have Snarl super duper effective 9. He got Struggle Bug super duper effective 9. Not only that, he got Critical Strike 5. I think also for Struggle Bug. And then you got Devastation and Overpower, I think. One for the sync move, one for the normal attacks. So he's a very, very strong bug type striker. I really still recommend him quite a lot, especially with bug weak opponents that use special attacks. I still recommend him a lot in terms of bug types. In fact, I did not think that any other bug type will surpass him until they introduce Cosplay Emmet, who is also very, 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 very powerful. But then, he's the special attack version. Cosplay Emmet is the physical attack version. And if I were to choose a couple of sync pairs, if I were to eliminate any of these sync pairs so that you will have some easier choices, I would recommend either Alder, N, Steven, or Cygnus with Cynthia for you guys. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, if you're still confused which one you will get, it's either N, Alder, Steven, or Cygnus with Cynthia. You should choose as your sync pair of choice. But then again, don't mind me. If you need anyone else, if you want anyone, then choose them. If you're missing any of these sync pairs, then choose them, because I don't have that slide, but faves over the meta. And why? Again, reasons. Alder, very strong bug type attacker. We don't exactly have a lot of that, except Best Boy Nolan, waiting for a 6-star EX upgrade, sync grid upgrade. N, for Legendary Gauntlet, ignores passive skills of the opponent. Cygnus with Cynthia, sync move counterdown, lowered. AoE Dragon type. Steven gets his Haymaker multiplier with 1 copy. Although, Gloria, well, she does not need multipliers because it's built into her kit. But I think Steven is a little bit better than Gloria in my opinion. So if I were to choose, go for either Alder and SYGNA Cynthia or Steven. Or probably in my order, in my own order. Alder comes first, then Legendary Gauntlet is very common now. So probably N, then Steven, then SYGNA Cynthia. I don't know, guys. Tell me who you plan to scout for in the comment section. Let me know which one you're choosing. But you can only choose one unless probably you're lucky. I think this also contains every single one of them. So if you're lucky and you probably get to randomly, you got to scout any of them as one of your 10 sync pairs, then congratulations, you can only use this once, by the way. And you can only do this once also, by the way. So, no second chances as of the moment. But, that aside, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of, it's just a short video, just a short analysis. I don't exactly have time to do a more in-depth discussion on each one. So, if you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And again, leave a comment. Tell me which one you're planning to choose among these 7. But, the channel has been growing. I would like to give a huge shout out to my awesome gift membership gifters, Shadowfill, Jeremy, and Tatsuya Gold, who has given memberships, or who has given, memberships to these people. Hello, Blaze. It's been a while. Thank you so much for the support. Sus Espilgum, who the heck are you? Laser, and etc. Welcome to the team. I hope to see you guys more often in the stream because, these memberships are not cheap. Thank these people for giving them to you. They're not cheap. They're grateful tier memberships. Also, I would like to give a huge shout out to all my members who have been supporting me for the last year. Okay, Arma should be 1 year now. I forgot to mark your name, but thank you all so much for the support. Really appreciate it. I will hide myself because I don't have time to make an outro for this one. Thank you, Shadowfill. Thank you, Moroccoman. Thank you, Aryan Singh. Thank you, Tacman. Thank you, Alcin, Roy, Luca, Jeremy, Kosei, Sasri Amrian, Marcella, Lance Nice, Ewiz, and Tatsuya Gold for the support. If you guys want to help me out even more financially and everything, you can click on the join button or give memberships to the others by gifting memberships to other people. Or send me a super chat, or a super thanks, or anything. And with that said, I'm ending this video here. It's 8. I will sleep now. Thank you for watching. This is Sol, also known as Spielgum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, your artist Team Skull Grunt. I will see you in the next video. Rawr.